my bed and my hair look like a mess in this video, and also my face, I apologise. My life is all at the moment, it's just a bit all over the place. And if you could see behind the camera, you'd see the amount of mess. And over there, and my bed behind me is all where all my products are, and that's made my best and mess. Wow, I can't even speak. Bed a mess. Just before we jump into the video, I just want to let you know I've had this makeup on and my hair like this since I went to college this morning. I had college for 3 hours and now I'm home and filming, and I haven't been able to film since 2 weeks ago. So that's why I'm looking a little bit different. A little bit. Right, let's just get on with this video because this video is going to be really, really long otherwise. What is wrong with my voice today? I can't speak. First step in any my camera. The first step in my nighttime portion of my skincare routine, which is the bit that has the most amount of things in it, involves makeup removal. You'll notice in this video I use a lot of simple skincare stuff. Not sponsored, wish I was, but it's just because I have sensitive skin and simple has worked for me through the years, so I just thought I need to go back to using simple stuff. There's a few other brands in here, but that's fine. The first thing I do is makeup removal, and usually I go in with makeup remover wipes first. Sometimes I use this like my makeup eraser towel. I'll put a picture here. I sometimes use that, but that's only if I forget to take my makeup off before I go in the bathroom to do the rest of my Nivea Sink products, which are the next few products after this. But these ones are just the Primark It's Oil Good. I just use any makeup wipes. I don't really give a shit. I take the bulk of my base makeup off. I leave the eyes and use a different remover for that. But these ones are just Primark's ones. Yeet. And then I will go with the simple micellar cleansing water. This one's the Little Mix version. This is also the 400ml version. I bought this a couple months ago, or like a month and a half ago, and that's how much I've used. Just soak a cotton pad with it. It's just a little spouty thing. Yeah, nothing really to say about that. It's just micellar water. Other than the fact you don't need to rub hard at all and it gets everything off. My tip for removing makeup is when you think you've got it all, go in again, which is why I like a double cleanse. I wash my face after removing makeup anyway. The next step I do every day, even if I'm not wearing makeup, I just use this just to cleanse my skin. This is the, again, simple, refreshing facial wash. It has a hairband around it because I leave this in the bathroom and I put a hairband around it so that I always have a hairband in the bathroom so I tie my hair up. I recently switched back to this one. I think I've used this one before, like when I was younger. But I was using the Neutrogena. What was it called? Spot proofing or spot something. It was the orange bottle with a pump. And I didn't really like that, but I used it all up. And I used the Garnier one. I think that's what broke me out. So I had to like switch to a simple one. But it does the job. It doesn't smell of anything. Actually smells like cucumbers slightly, but I like that. That's okay with me. And then 3 times a week, so Wednesdays, Fridays, and Sundays is the day that I do this. I use a facial scrub. This is the St. Ives Fresh Skin Apricot Scrub. You don't need a lot of this. I bought this in December. It's now March when I'm filming this, and I think I'm just about halfway down. Yeah. But this stuff is good stuff. You can use this with a brush if you want, but I just use my hands. Normal person. Just helps to get all like the old dead skin off. This is where I go in with like a face mask or something where my skin is still maybe a little bit wet or whatever. But I've got eye patches a pore strip and 2 clay masks here. Not a huge fan of sheet masks or peel off masks. I think they're a bit too finicky. Mud masks, I mean, they're okay. I mean, I don't really use them religiously, but these two are my favourite face masks ever. By the way, if you ever hate the application of putting, like, when you apply a face mask, you use a paddle brush, like a foundation brush. This was just from Real Clothes. I think it was like £1 or something. But this is my face mask brush. So this is the, do this one first. This is the Botanical Lab Turmeric Blemish Control Clay Mask. I have used a good amount of this up. I switch between these two masks, and sometimes the other two, but the other two aren't really like proper masks. But by the way, I can link all the products I mentioned and list them all down below for you. This is such a good mask. Botanical Lab, I don't ever hear people talking about them. I first looked at the overnight hydrating mask, and then this one was more suitable for my skin type. I forgot to mention that I have oily, well, I have got combination sensitive skin, but my skin is oily dehydrated, so my skin lacks water, not oil. I'm oily in my T-zone. I have blemishes, and I also, my skin is sensitive. It's really red when you take off makeup. It's really red when you wake up in the morning. My skin's just always been really red. I don't know why. I think it's because I'm so pale that my skin is red. I don't know what the science is behind that. But then I thought this one's the blemish control one. I'll use the blemish control one instead. And this is the Beauty Formulas. Oh, this is from Superdrug, by the way, and this one's from Savers. I think you can find it in other places. This is the Beauty Formulas Charcoal Clay Mask. I've used quite a lot of this, actually. I like this. This one, I don't like the smell of. I don't like the smell of turmeric at all. It also tingles, but it does a good job. This one smells like aloe vera gel, or like after sun gel, and I really like that, but I can't see anywhere where it's listed that it's got aloe vera in it. But I feel like it does, but this one's less pungent, I will say, than the turmeric one. And then I've got these are the Primark Soothing Eye Patches with vitamin E. I've used these a few times. They're okay. I mean, I don't think I like eye patches very much, but I feel like they're alright, and I do like using them, especially when I am on a computer all day doing assignments or things like that, or editing. This, I need to actually get more of because I've got one left. This is, again, the Beauty Formulas Charcoal Nose Pore Strips. I need to get more of these because I've only got one left. But I've used T-Zone and something else before. But these ones are the best ones that I found. They've got slits in and everything. They're like £1 to £1.50. I think they're £1 in Savers. Really cheap, really good. Then that's where I come into my bedroom again, and I keep everything up on my shelf. I'll insert a clip after, or now, probably now, of what my shelf looks like when all my products are on it. Right now it looks bare with like a few things, but that's when I do all the things with cotton pads. I first go in with this simple soothing facial toner. This is my second bottle of this. I use it morning and night. That's probably why I go for it like fucking anything. But this is such a nice soothing facial toner that it does stuff, I think. Anyway, I don't know what toner does. I don't really think you can see it as such. This, again, scentless. Like, it doesn't have a fragrance, no alcohol in this one, so it won't dry out your skin, and it's good for sensitive skin. And that's basically all the simple stuff is. It's suitable for sensitive skins and all skin types, actually. But I really like this. This is such a good product. Like I said, I've gone through two. This is my second one, so you know you like something when you've used it all up and you repurchase. I then use, and I haven't even opened this one, I finished mine yesterday. This is a simple dual effect eye makeup remover. When I'm in my room doing my stuff, I go base, eyes, base, eyes, base, to give time for each thing to settle into my skin. So after I've just done my base, I'll then do my eyes. This is, the simple dual effect eye makeup remover. removes waterproof mascara and conditions lashes. I had the Little Mix one of this as well, but this has got an oil and then water. You shake it. It does leave an oily residue, but I don't really care about that. But this is, again, like everything free from, no alcohol, that shit. But this is so nice. Ooh. Especially when like Superdrug do their like offers of buy one get one free of Simple, or buy one get one half price, or 3 for 2 or whatever on all the Simple products or all their skincare products. I love when that happens because that's when I stock up on everything. Next step for me is moisturiser in the evening. This one I'm almost out of, but I think I'm going to try a different one before going back to this one, unless I'm converted. This is the Revolution Hydration Boost. I am very nearly out. Maybe like a week and a half left, maybe 2, I don't know. But when I finish this, I'm actually going to go for the Simple Hydration something Skin Quench Overnight Cream. I'll put a picture here. It's basically like a gel moisturiser. I've read loads of reviews about it. Apparently it's really nice. And it's cheaper than this one. And this one's £8, but the other one's like 4 or 5 or something. But this one's also harder to get hold of. Because this moisturiser is so popular at the moment, it's selling out so fast. And I bought this when it had like when it's on its 3rd restock, because every other time it was out of stock. But you know, it's a really nice cream. It looks like it's going to be a thick moisturiser, but it goes to water, which is something that I really like. I'm intrigued by, and I like it that it's such a small pot because, you know, it won't go off before you use it all. But that it's a nice product, and I would go back to it. But at the moment, I'm going to try something different. I then go back to eyes. I use one of these things every day, and one of these things sometimes I just if I remember. Again, by Simple. Fun fact, this product, which is the Soothing Eye Balm, was the first Simple product I ever tried, and it was like 4 years ago. I have hay fever, and if you suffer with hay fever like I do, or just if you suffer with hay fever, you know how dry, itchy, watery, gunky your eyes get? This just soothes everything. Oh, dropping it. But I've used this for years, and I apply this to my lids. You probably shouldn't, but I do, and that, like, it helps to soothe your eyelids. And I use this. This is the Revitalizing Eye Roll-On. It's got like mascara on it. Ignore that. I use under my eyes. But yeah, I love those products, and these are just like really good products. I mean, I'm not at the age that I need an eye cream, but for someone who spends most of their time on a laptop or a computer or their phone, my eyes get so dry and itchy, and like today, they get really watery on the outer corners, and it pisses me off. So I just think that having something like this, even if you use it like once or twice a week or once every fortnight, it's still good. And they're drugstore. Everything's drugstore in this video. Then I'll go back to skin again. This is a recent purchase. Actually, I think it's the thing in my collection that's been added in recently, like a couple of weeks ago. This is the Revolution CBD oil for dry skin, and it's a nourishing oil. This is supposed to like have anti-inflammatory properties, make redness go down, hydrate the skin, all that good stuff. And I heard so many good reviews about this, so I thought I'd try it. I put 6 drops on my fingers and then like rub it in like a massage. Sometimes I put it on a few hours after I moisturise, because I have a bath and wash my face and all that stuff a few hours before bed. It's sometimes better to put this on a few hours after everything's sunk in, but I don't really mind. I haven't seen results with this just yet, but if I do, I will definitely update you. If not on here, on my Instagram, which I'll put on screen like here. But I at the moment really like it. It doesn't have a scent. It doesn't leave a weird residue. Well, it leaves a residue because it's an oil, but it doesn't leave a weird like feeling on my skin, which I hate when that happens. None of these products leave a weird film or anything on your skin, which is great. And then sometimes after I apply the oil and I have like, sometimes I'll apply the oil like when I do all my skincare and stuff, and then before I go to bed, I sometimes like to spray my face with stuff. I've got the Mario Badescu facial spray with aloe, cucumber, and green tea. I bought this in August last year and used it sparingly, and I didn't know if it did anything, but it actually feels really nice, and it's got such a fine mist on it. I use this to bring back moisture on my skin once I'm wearing makeup as well. And I've got the Superdrug Vitamin E Hydrating Mist, which you can get from Superdrug. Oh, this was from Beauty Bay. I don't know why I'm telling you where everything is from, just in case you're curious. This is good. This is actually such a nice spray. It smells like Granny's. I don't know what, I think Granny's just use that sort of a smell. I think it's the vitamin E in it that smells like that, because the rest of the range, I tried a few other products from their range of the vitamin E. I can't even speak. The vitamin E range from Superdrug all smell like this, which I don't really like. If they made another scent, I'd like it. I know Revolution are doing some sprays or toners or something, hoping to replace the Mario Badescu ones. When I finish this, I'll purchase one of those when they come out. I don't know when they're coming out, but I'll definitely try those and see what I think of them. And then if I get a spot, I use the Tea Tree Witch Hazel Blemish Stick from Boots. I know that someone's probably gonna think, but putting something that you put on another spot and putting it on another spot will just make everything worse. Between each spot, I just do this on the back of my hand. To say initially I'd do that as well. Go one spot and then do that, and then in between. I've got quite a few spots right now. I don't know what's happening to my skin. Recently it was really clear and I don't know what's happened to it. I think it's stress and hormones, but I don't know anymore what's going on. But this does help to bring it down, and I've tried pure tea tree oil before. That doesn't do anything to me. It just makes my skin burn and it smells weird. And then I apply Palmer's Cocoa Butter Lip Balm, because when do I not? I'm taking a break between my mint ones and using the original, and I think I prefer the original, but of course I'll use up the dark chocolate mint ones as well. Why is the wind so loud today? What is going on? Britain, sort your shit out. But yeah, lip balm. I then also reapply this before bed as well, like right before I go to sleep. I put this on as well. I like having non-dry lips. And then the morning is pretty simple actually. Get it? Because simple. I only do a few things. Oh, I chucked one over there. So I do 4 things, and I've already talked about them here. So I've got the simple toner that I use. I then put the eye roll on under my eyes, and then, oh, this is actually new. This is the Clean and Clear Dual Action Moisturiser. I've used up a fair amount of this. This is going to need to be replaced very soon. But this is such a nice, thin, lightweight moisturiser for the day. I just wish it had SPF in it, but what can you do? Anastasia Kingsnorth got me on this, and I actually really like it. And then I apply lip balm and go throughout my day. So that is everything I do for skincare. I know it seems like quite a lot. We've got quite a few products, but quite a few of the products that I've mentioned are optional. I don't do them every day. Like face masks and exfoliator I don't do every day. I don't always put the CBD oil on my skin either. And sometimes I switch out the moisturiser in the morning for the Revolution one. It just depends on if I'm at home or not, or if I'm not going out, or I'm not wearing makeup or not, or if I'm not wearing makeup. That should have been that sentence. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I wanted to update you guys on my skincare routine for a little while now, and now that I've got a routine that I actually enjoy and I actually like all the products in it, I thought I would show you. Okay, so my skincare lives on this shelf. My wipes and one of my mists are there, and then the rest of it is on here. I also keep body mists on here, and then This is like bath stuff I need to use. This is like shower gel and deodorant and stuff. This is a bottle of almond oil that I put into another bottle. That's for hair. I think I need to put that away. But all of my stuff is up here, including my pads. I usually use the Primark oval pads, but I've had to buy Asda's right now because I didn't want to go into Primark and just buy something for 90p. So in future I just need to stock up with like 3 or 4 packs. And then I don't have to go in there for like 2 months. But everything is up here.